What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today I'm going to be comparing the 6.5 Creedmoor versus the 308. Alright, so let's get right into this comparison. It should be a really good, interesting video. It should be very informative, and I'm super excited about it. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so like I said before the intro rolled, we are going to be comparing the 6.5 Creedmoor to the 308. Now, in this video, I will not be getting super technical with any of this information. I might throw out some velocities, I might throw out a little bit of statistics, but it won't be a lot of statistics. Alright, I won't even be shooting these rifles in this video. I have reviews on both of these rifles that I will card up above as I'm speaking about them. I encourage you to go check them out. They're really great rifles, and each of them are unique and special and are both great shooters. Just to go over it really quick, this is the Ruger American 6.5 Creedmoor, alright, and this is the Remington 770 chambered in 308. Like I said before, both rifles are incredible, and both of them will be carded so you guys can go check out the reviews and see what shooting these rifles like, and see what how these rifles perform, and just the overall quality of these two very affordable rifles. Alright, but like I said, in this video we are going to be going over just some like minor statistics and overall generalizations on each of these calibers. Alright, the 308 and the 6.5 Creedmoor. So let's get right into that comparison. So I have some statistics pulled up here from the biggamehuntingblog.com, and I'm giving them credit for providing these statistics. The 6.5 Creedmoor versus the 308 ballistic. Here is some muzzle velocities for a 120 grain 6.5 Creedmoor coming out of the barrel. It comes out at 285 feet per second with a energy of 2,174 foot-pounds. Alright, and the 308 at 150 grain bullet comes out of the barrel with a muzzle velocity of 2,750 feet per second and an energy of 2,519 foot-pounds. As you can see, both those out of the barrel, the 308 wins on energy. It is that bigger bullet, that 150 grain bullet. It's a harder hitter than the 6.5 Creedmoor. Pretty much no questions asked. Alright, that massive bullet just gives a lot of whomp to it. It is a super heavy hitter. But as you notice, the 6.5 Creedmoor is moving extremely fast. It is moving almost 150 feet per second faster than the 308, and that is just amazing when you think about bullet velocities, and 150 feet per second faster. That's a ton. Alright, so the big place that the 6.5 Creedmoor shines is when we start pushing that bullet out to distances, and it starts to outperform the 308. So these are the same statistics, but pushed out to 500 yards. At 500 yards, the bullet drop on the 6.5 Creedmoor is 42 inches, and it maintains an energy of 1,057 foot-pounds. Alright, but the 308, the 150 grain, has a bullet drop of a 47.1 inches and still maintains an energy of 1,165. Alright, so as you can see by that statistic, when you push it out to 500 yards, the drop on the 308 is about a half a foot lower than the 6.5 Creedmoor, and you're starting to come in closer to those energy. They're riding around about the same amount of foot-pounds when you impact that target at that distance of 500 yards. Alright, so that's one big thing about the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 308 is distance shooting. The 6.5 Creedmoor will carry so much further than the 308. When you extend it out to 1,000 yards, the 6.5 Creedmoor starts to catch up even further and even shows a bigger difference in bullet drop. It is considerable when you get to 1,000 yards. Alright, another thing to consider when choosing a 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor is bullet selection. Alright, the 308 has been out and about a lot longer and is a lot easier to find surplus ammunition less expensive ammunition, plinking ammunition, and easier to shoot ammunition. So for example, when I'm looking to just shoot very cheap stuff, I can buy Wolf steel cased ammunition for $6 a box. Super easy, super cheap, and I don't feel guilty going out and shooting a bunch of it. Alright, but 6.5 Creedmoor is not the same in any aspect whatsoever. 6.5 Creedmoor is incredibly expensive. Even the cheapest stuff is around $15 to $20 a box, and I've yet to find any Wolf surplus 6.5 Creedmoor ammunition to buy and plink with and not feel guilty for shooting. So that's a big thing when looking at these two rifles, is how much are you willing to spend per shot, and is it worth it for you to spend more for the 6.5 Creedmoor bullet instead of the 308 bullet for that better reach out there and touch me performance. Okay, the 6.5 Creedmoor does allow you to shoot a lot further, but does it really allow you to perform within your means or within what you're comfortable shooting? I know I very rarely ever shoot my 6.5 Creedmoor just because of how expensive it is to shoot, especially if you're going to go for like match grade ammunition. The box of match grade ammunition, I know the Hornady Precision Hunters are like $40 a box right now, at least where I get ammunition from. It is incredibly expensive, and I don't really think it's worth what you could do for a pack of Hornady Whitetails in the 308 for $20 a box, or even the Hornady Whitetail and 6.5 Creedmoor for $30 a box. I mean, that's a 150%. No, not 100. It's a 50% increase over the cost of ammunition between these two rifles, and you got to really decide for yourself, is it worth the upcharge when you're thinking about which one of these you want to buy and purchase. Okay, so we've talked about how the 6.5 Creedmoor and 308 stack up in performance, with the 6.5 Creedmoor obviously winning on that one. We have talked about bullet availability and pricing, where the 308 comes ahead. Let's now talk about rifle availability. Okay, your availability to get each of these calibers in different rifle configurations to your specific desires and needs. This one I think is a clear win on the 308. The 308 has tons of rifle selection and has been around for ages and ages and ages. 6.5 Creedmoor is becoming more and more available on the market, yet still does not have as many options as the 308 does. Almost every single rifle company has a 308 version, and not every single rifle company has a 6.5 Creedmoor version, or at least an affordable 6.5 Creedmoor version. The 6.5 Creedmoor here was affordable, and so was the 308, but these were both, well, I wouldn't say lucky finds, but there aren't as many affordable 6.5 Creedmoors as there are 308s. Alright, so that's one clear win for the 308 is rifle availability. So the last point on both these rifles that I would like to talk about is their felt recoil, and this might not be a lot for a lot of people, but for someone looking to get into rifle shooting, it can be uncomfortable to have a rifle that really puts you on your butt every time you shoot it. It might make you not want to shoot it. Alright, so for those people, I would definitely say that the 6.5 Creedmoor does have a lot less felt recoil, just in my personal opinion. When shooting both these rifles are spec'd out pretty much exactly the same. And the 6.5 Creedmoor does offer more cushion. The 308 does offer a lot of whomp. It does send a lot of recoil into your shoulder. And if you're looking to mitigate felt recoil, I think the 6.5 Creedmoor definitely has a leg up on the 308. Now, a lot of things go into felt recoil, your chassis especially, but these are both, like I said, spec very similar. Same barrel length, same type of synthetic stock, and both really nice butt pads on the ends of either of these rifles. And I definitely feel like the 6.5 Creedmoor is more comfortable to shoot compared to the 308. Alright guys, so I think that about does it for the video. I hope you found this useful. Just to do a little recap, the 6.5 Creedmoor will outperform the 308, but you get outperformance at a cost. Alright, you don't get as great of rifle selection, and you also have to pay significantly more for the ammunition, and that might not be worth it for a lot of people. The 308 is a very common old, reliable round that has been around forever and a day. There are tons of rifle selections and tons of bullet selections for this specific rifle, and I mean, you can't beat it. Alright, that's why it has been around forever. So there's no real true winner. It's really what you're looking for. If you're looking for more performance versus accessibility and cost effectiveness, is really your toss up here. Okay guys, so I'll let you guys decide. Comment down below which one you think is the best. Alright, so I really appreciate it, guys, if you've stuck around for the video this long. If you found it useful, please go hit that like button. Right next to it is the subscribe button. It would mean a lot if you hit that one as well. Go check out the merch, which is down below. We just released new merch, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys picked it up and support the channel so I can bring you guys more videos like this one. Alright guys, so I think that about does it. I appreciate everybody for watching, and as always, take someone outdoors. I will see y'all next time.